Hello, 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 story time. Hello, 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 hello. We're all here. Hello, 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 hello. Actually, not too many people here at the beginning, but that's okay. Hello, how are we all getting on? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome in, Mr. Twitch. Welcome in, Mr. YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. Over on YouTube, we have Chase, we have Ronald, and we have Jack Fletcher. Hello, Mediocre. It's noon here on the Pacific Coast. I built and primed orcs yesterday, so I'm hoping to start painting today. Nice. Not too late to enjoy a bit of orcs for Orktober. Over on the old Twitch chat, we have Baldy Gnome. White Wolf was first, of course. Kabrinsky, hello, what's happening? Ashley Gibson. Shamrock Orktober. We can do that. If only I hadn't been shaking my paint. Lol. Glenn is here. Colin's Painting Adventures. Hendrickson. Lord Virus. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you're all well. So, yeah. We will be doing some more glorious orcs on this fine stream. I'm going to go straight to the other stream, because I have been battling this squad of 10 orcs for pretty much the last week or so. They shouldn't have taken this long, and it's kind of annoying me because I've got 10 more orcs to do. And then that's the 40 orc boys done for my starting orc army. So like all the grunts are kind of out of the way for now. At least for the first like 1,500 points of the army. So then I just get to do fun stuff. Like I've already got a bunch of fun stuff done, but I get more fun stuff to do. So yeah. Have you a scheme for albino skin? Yes, I did it for the Agrodon for the lizardman. So if you go to that video, see how I painted the lizard. That was how I did that. Not the lizard. They're both lizards. The guy on top. Wow, completely missed me out. Did you? Oh, Medusa, I'm sorry. Did you say something before then, though? No, you hadn't said anything yet. How am I supposed to know you exist if you don't say anything? I say hello to people off the chat. Did you say something? Oh, evening, my lovelies, you did. I'm a horrible, horrible person. I'm the worst. Rather than battling them, you should just paint them. Would be quicker. You've got a point. I'm definitely struggling here for no reason. They are pretty much all up to this standard now, which is like the skin is all done, the like black is all done, the grays are all done, everything else is base coated and washed. So what I need to do is layer the red, layer the weapon, do teeth and eyes, and then they're done. So not that much at all. So yeah, it's okay. I'll let you off this time because I like you. You don't like me, you just like Laura. Just that thing that tags along. Dibs, good evening, Mr. Shabby. Random appreciation post. Okay. I just wanted to thank both Andy and Laura for the safe and accessible space they've created in the hobby. Andy is so refreshing to not be blasted with GW negativity, and Laura, it's okay to fall behind on editing. You two do crazy levels of work for the community. That's so nice, White Wolf. Thank you so much for that comment. That was really nice. We try and make it as chill as possible because it's a hobby. You're supposed to enjoy your hobby. Not get stressed out about it. Not make posts about why you didn't win Golden Demon, which is what every single video seems to be today. 1,000,000% agreed. Thank you so much. Now, back to trolling. I joke. You do kind, yeah. Matthew Sinclair, aloha. Hello, sir. How are you? So, I'm not going to dilly-dally because I want to get stuck into the red. And I've got some red. I need a brush. Get a brush. New subscriber. DudeX93 has subscribed with his Bezos books. Thank you so much for giving me the Bezos monies. He can spare it. Oh, hey, buddy. Swarms Mackenzie. Hello, Andy. Loving your videos. Very inspirational. Hello. How are you, sir? Haven't spoken to you in far, far too long. I was only thinking about you the other day, though, because I was thinking about some of the tanks I still have to paint for my Krieg army. And I still have the Lehman Rust you gave me with the Punisher. And I'm trying to decide whether it should be John Paul, like the tank commander should be on the side, or it should be Gordon Bennett, or you know what I mean. Trying to have like a funny little thing in my head of like, once again, to acknowledge that you started this whole thing. It's your damn fault. But I love you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you. Sorting the kids when painting some wolf chariots. I love wolf chariots. Were the metal wolf chariots made to order, or are they just back on sale now? Because I really like them, and I wouldn't mind a proper... Like, I faced off against 3 of them in the tournament. Proper ones with the crew all painted, and they're gorgeous. Finally caught you online. Your Krieg video for Kill Team is how I discovered you. Oh, thank you so much, buddy. I have many Krieg videos now at this stage. It's kind of a... I think Krieg are an obsession at this stage. They're just... It's a problem. It's a problem. Krieg may be my biggest painted army. Tyranids and them. But like, my Tyranids don't take a lot of time to paint. So it feels like they probably have the title for the most amount of points painted. But the amount of time I spent painting the Krieg is way more. If that makes sense. Appreciation is free. Can we get a video of you painting the new Tau meta? 250 crew downs? Yeah, man, I'm on it. White with black spots, right? I'm painting works for Kill Team today. I love that team. They're another thing that I might get painted for my orcs. Like, I have them on my shelf with my Yuva So Good. I don't know whether I butchered that name. Thank you so much for that. You're very kind. For the follow. Appreciate the follow. What's the other orcs with all the squigs called? Oh my god, what are they called? There's so many different names for different orc armies across different systems that it's generally getting quite hard to remember which one is which. They're not snake, but they're I found more Krieg transfers and weapon packs. Nice. I like the sound of that. I don't know. I'm doing Avatars of War one. Nice. Oh, the Avatars of War. Nah, for the chariots. Nice, nice, nice. They're probably pretty nice too, aren't they? But yeah, sorry. My commandos. They're not commandos. They're commandos. They're on the wrong shelf. They're on the wrong orc army, I think. I think they belong in this army. So I'm gonna have to like start working up those. All right, time. It's time to duel. Not glimpsed by gits. See, everyone gets mistaken. Saw people joining that a while ago and I didn't seem to be going anywhere, so I'll try that again, thanks. You guys need to get over to Blue Sky. It's a mass exodus from the twits today. Alright. Okay. Bee Snaggers, thank you so much. Yeah, they're on my Bee Snaggers shelf and they just don't belong there. Not that I have this army up and running now, so. I've also like fought against the urge to get myself a Gazgul because I've done the kind of Gazgul stand-in from Cromlech. And I feel like if I do get an actual Gazgul and build and paint it, then the Cromlech one will never see the tabletop. And I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or whether I feel bad or bad. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. We will be joined by the lovely Laura at around half. We're also streaming in the miniatures and painting channel-y thing today, so we'll see if that makes a difference, if it's good or bad or any of those things in between. We shall see. I finished building the Orc Commando set with all the specialists, and in the end you only get one regular commando boy. Yeah, I know. It's that thing that happens to me every time I'm building a kill team. It's that, like, how often will I use these set of miniatures in kill team versus how often would I use them in games of Warhammer 40,000. So for like the new Tempestus Aquilans, I don't want to build them with all the Wazzy stuff because I want to put them in my Imperial Guard army where they can't have all the Wazzy stuff in the Imperial. You know what I mean? So it's something I have to consider. I tend to try and build the like regular dudes as much as I can. Need to blow my nose. Hydrate, yes, sir. Twitter decided to destroy the block feature, and Blue Sky has had a record number of signups today. Ooh, no rush. I'm so bad for replies. Bless you, thank you, thank you. Your blessing came before Andy sneezed. Lol. I'm psychic. I was up to 15 wide and 6 deep and was able to take on. Oh Jesus! Blow your nose. Yeah, I know. Okay. I will. I shall go blow my nose. I'll try and disappear off screen. So. This is my stand-in Gazgul that I was talking about. My big pirate Captain King orc man. I think is pretty goddamn cool. I would kind of like to see him stomping down a corridor and boarding actions. Being savage. Was I doing red on you? I was. That was dumb. I built the equivalent with stuff and then just saw that the regulars with lasgun when needed. Yeah. And just say that they're regulars with lasgun. Yeah, I get you. Shit, cleaning my brush and just broke the needle. What? Your airbrush? Is that the same Inquisition that Andy spoke of the other week? Jen Evening just dropped in for my 15-minute break. Whoa! Thank you so much for dropping in for your break. I am just trying to bash my way through the rest of this little 10 man orc mob. I will be very excited to get the 10 done. And then I'm not sure whether to immediately dive into the last 10 or whether I should do something in between. Like, obviously there's pros and cons to both. Jumping in and getting to do something more exciting will obviously be a little bit cooler, but I think I'll be motivated to finish the last 10 boys. I think I'll have a nice sense of accomplishment when there's 40 like nicely painted boys I think I can say that with this army. These are going to be it's going to be a nice looking army, I think. Putting a little bit more effort in than I normally do for my armies. Especially for something that's supposed to be like hordes. Just make sure this is set right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, it's dead now. Need to get a new one. Oh. The boss has voted for something in between. Frank M, howdy folks. Hello, Nell. Hello everybody. How's it coming? How's it going? YouTube peeps dropping in to say hello. Hope you're doing well. How many of you out there have already done an orc army? And how many of you haven't done an orc army and never intend to do an orc army? Jen Ireland just did a super chat for €5. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. Very much appreciate that. Something you don't really get on Discord is the donations. Obviously you get the gifted subs. It's just like weird cultures, isn't it? How it works. Man, that Blood Angels the other day was something. I think you have to make a Devastation of Baal thing. Did you like the Blood Angel? I really liked how it turned out too. It was a good fun to paint. Makes me want to do like a small project or something. Like I was thinking of grabbing out my like Space Hulk Terminators or something like that and giving them a nice paint job. And like if I deployed them next to my Flesh Terrors, who the hell is gonna, Flesh Terrors are in trouble. They press the button on the teleport homer. Some Blood Angel teleporting, like it makes sense in my head. Did orcs, but not orcs. All right, cool. Yeah. Only greens I did was a full 2,500 point Night Goblin army. Nice. I've painted 2.65 orcs. Wait, what? You can have tips set up on Twitch where people can donate money, but you can call them donations because that implies charity, I believe. No, there is a donate button. We were doing it when we did the Six Nations stream where we streamed for the entire weekend for that gaming event. People were donating for us to get drinks. People were making us drunk while we were trying to stream. And that donation, even different to YouTube, which is like when YouTube donation happens, it goes into the pool that YouTube pays you at the end of the month. YouTube pays you like a wage almost for all the ads they run. It all gets piled together and then they pay you. So that's where Jen's donation will go. It'll go into that pool and it'll all get paid together. Whereas with like, it's the only one I've seen with a Twitch donation. If you donate to Twitch, it goes straight into PayPal. Which is just mental. There's no like it's one like it's like 1 second it happens. It's like, oh, you donated, and my phone goes ping. It's weird. I have done a few 40k orcs and intend on getting the rest of what I have painted soon. Might manage a few models from Rogue Trader by the end of the month. Nice. I like that. have a some Assault on Black rework somewhere as well. I would love to get that set, like just painted up in these colors and add it in. Another squadron of different looking death copters and that war boss. I love that war boss. He deserves a place in many armies. If it makes you feel any better, Tim, my Iwata airbrush is out of commission as well. Or Commander for last year. I've put down on my birthday Christmas present like the Orc Battalion box. Nice. I've painted about 40 boys for a regular commission client plus a few characters. Nice. That's a chunky. New follower, Clampill. Clampill, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you being here. I was watching an interview for an upcoming TV show based on the book written in the 1980s. They were talking about it being a period piece. I also remember that 1944, 1984. Well, 1984, yeah. Did anyone else watch the Ian Livingston interview on Tabletop Tactics this week? When he said that January 2025 Games Workshop is 50 years old, that was like, what? Surely they have to do something big to celebrate half a century of trading. Thank you very much for following. Like I said, Clapman, thank you very much for first time chat, getting involved and having conversation. Appreciate you being here. I was going to try and paint up the Harlequin tonight, but nah, I can't now. Bricking an airbrush is a rite of passage. Yeah. Like I said, I've where is it gone? I have just closed the box on my Iwata airbrush for the first time and I don't know how long. Like, this is 8 years old and it's still perfect, but I don't know how or why. I don't know the internal mechanics, but that hole there is like pissing out air constantly. So before I depress the trigger, before I pull back the trigger, any of that stuff, air is just constantly leaking out of there, and I don't know why. And that's obviously a part of the airbrush which is like built into the main body, so I don't know how to get in there or to try and fix it or what part you would change or anything about that. So I'm a bit nervous about the current health of my baby, so a little bit annoying. Felix, hello. I'm here also. Welcome in, Felix. Hope you're doing well. I think I really popped. Love the FT army I've built since Old World came out. It's nearing 6,000 points. Sinclair, you're insane. I wanted to get some work this weekend for my daughter, but my wife just got laid off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frank M. So sorry. Love the Blood Angel. So I never tried those airbrushes with the mini compressed stick at the bottom. I'm curious, but I'm dubious. So I'm not a big fan of airbrushes. Sorry. Yeah. Here's my compressor. The top bit is the compressor, and then the black bit underneath is the canister, the tank. So the compressor turns on and fills up the tank with air. And then when you're using your airbrush, it's being fed from the tank and then the compressor kicks in to keep the tank full. Okay, that's how that works. A beautiful system. If you're going with one that doesn't have a tank, which is like the ones that have the little thing on the bottom, it's a compressor creating air. It can sometimes choke out. In fact, it can choke out quite a lot. Like it's not creating enough air, and then it'll spit because it's like forced, like, and then it spits paint, which means you can be trying to get these big, beautiful blends across a piece, or your smooth base coats, and then you got drops of paint all over your piece, and there's really no way of recovering from that. It's really annoying. So yeah, like if you're ever going to get into airbrushing, like go into Amazon, type in compressor, find the airbrush compressor that comes with a tank, that comes with 2 airbrushes that are like blue. You see blue backgrounds and you'll see like the little silver airbrushes, and just buy that. That'll cost you like 100 quid, and just use those airbrushes till they're dead. They're your learning ones. Don't worry about them. They're only worth like 10-15 bucks a piece, those airbrushes. They're totally disposable. You're really paying the 100 quid for the compressor, which will last you years and years and years and years. But like I said, practice on those 2 until you kill them. And then if you really enjoy the process, you're finding it sits in with your painting scheme like really well, then go ahead and buy yourself a nice airbrush. But that would be my 2 cents. I'm actually working on my own orc boys. Nice. Didn't set him off. Don't set who off? What did you say now? Games Workshop 50th anniversary, and we are allowed to wonderful fans to ensure the continuation of our shared community by raising all prices by 50%. No. Where they put up the prices in store for every decade. So biscuits that were around 94s, we're up for 2p per packet. If GW did that for 50 years, I'd be okay with that, lol. Wear Wally books and change it to wear sets. True. And I will buy that for Andy for Christmas, you monster. Or Element Games to get one of their bigger setups with Andy's code too. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use my Element Games code, some month the Element Games code is great. It brings in like a couple 100 quid extra. And then other months it doesn't out. It's my fault for not like mentioning it a lot. It's really hard when you are making a video and you're getting to that portion of the video where you have to talk about, like, you know, check out my Patreon and make sure you're subscribed. And, you know, there's a million and one things like you need to say. You're trying to make the balance of like not feeling like you're begging, but you still want to get the message across. You're not sure which one of those things suits which person the most. It's so annoying. The answer is Patreon. Everybody sign up to the Patreon. Lowest tier, 3 quid. You're worth it. 3 quid. You get an extra video every single week. But it will take a bit of time because between university and the fact that I have 20, yeah. Element Games is me buying 2 thin coats paints last. Every time I say you're welcome every time I thank the patrons. Lol, love that. Non-trolling suggestion for once. I feel like there's going to be some trolling in this, but maybe record all your calls to action in a separate file and just add it to the end of each video. I understand that, and I did think about doing that originally, and Laura said that's a terrible idea because it shows less effort. You know, it becomes that part of the video that people just skip. Like if I can't take the time out to thank everybody in each video, then like that's not very nice on me. So Oh, damn it. Patreon is the one that, like I said, I've talked about this a million times. It's the most frustrating platform. Everything else I see growth, and Patreon is just a nightmare. Like at one stage, yeah, it's just a nightmare. La da da. Hello, Mr. Aldron. You exist. Are you gonna do a video on your D&D character? If I bother doing I'm doing the game, but I don't know whether I need to do the character. I don't know what I'm doing as a character yet. Wait, am I not the only one that says you're welcome in each video? Lol. Oh yeah. It is half. It is time for the boss to join. Time for OnlyFans. Yeah. Dance, monkey boy. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just get her in first. What do I need to do again? I need to do this. No, not that one. That one. That one. I need to turn that off. I need to put this on. Otherwise we'll hear everything 9,000 times, which is not what we want. Okay. Invite a guest. Boom. Invite has been sent. Will it pull her in automatically like last time? Who knows? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Slow, well-rehearsed ritual now. I know, right? Ever tried those airbrushes with the... Yeah. Obviously cost / space saving, etc. But I'd rather spend $200 on a full setup. Well, hello there.
Am I here?
You are.
I never get notified that I'm online. It's just like, confirm. Oh,
Yep.
hello.
You
Hi,
are indeed
everyone.
online. It's not zooming in up your nose or anything. It's just normal. So you're good.
Not yet, anyway.
I'll show.
Hello.
I forgot to show the peeps the model.
What you showing them?
The Patreon
Yeah,
model.
that's true. Right, well, if I am neither here nor there. Oh yeah,
This is the channel member /
do
Patreon
OnlyFans.
exclusive video this week is for painting up this.
Fireboy.
Yes, Fireboy. That's exactly what he was called. And you wonder
Torn
why.
is the redeemed, I think. Right?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know his name? No? Okay.
Too many things to read. I was elected to lead, not to read.
Good evening, Swarms.
Swarms
Good evening, Chris.
Mackenzie.
The games are combining. I have to think whether that was a Blood Angel or a Stormcast. Yeah, did you see all the conversions people did with the Stormcast prosecutors and the Sanguinary Guard? Was it?
Yep. Nailed it.
Yeah. They were very, very nice. Did you paint it with or without the wings?
Without the
You had it
wings.
all. Okay, so yeah, that's how little of the video I've edited.
Yeah.
Good evening, Chris. Neil, I agree. The release of those two things and the fact that everyone wanted wings on one of them and then the other one had these glorious wings. Oh no, do you have to buy more things? Yeah,
I'm doing a
that's smart.
video for Great Tide Studios in the next week or so. I just need to get another Redemptor Dreadnought because I'm going to do the Dreadnought. But they sent me a little care package, and one of them was this. Yeah, it's so gorgeous. Look at this. So these are even nicer than the ones I've done already.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Look at
okay,
this.
well, start again.
It's just don't put the backpack on, put this on. Happy.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
yeah. Saw that the boys got buffed. Just split the difference and do a Thunder. I'd love to do Thunder Warriors. If anything gives me Thunder Warriors, I'm sold. You also have the option of not having the wings if the wings are not for you. Like a nerd. These are the pieces that I'm going to be playing around with in my video. Big beautiful wings going down the front, and so it's going to be quite the beautiful Redemptor Dreadnought.
Yes.
Because everybody knows I need more Redemptor Dreadnoughts in my life.
You don't have that many, so
No.
I think, yeah, I think you do need it.
Cop on and just sort myself out and just get more Redemptor Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, they are nice.
Frank says, wow, that's nice. It might be the reason to get a printer.
Yeah.
Or
Great Tide
print
Studios.
it for you.
They're the ones I've done. So they've done Black Templars, which I did a Dreadnought for. They did Dark Angels, they did Space Wolves, and now they're doing Blood Angels, and they've done bits for all of them. They're all incredible, and they have print on demand service. So if you really like the stuff, you don't have to get a printer. You can just order it printed and stuff. But check them out, Great Tide Studio. The Blood Angel stuff is not out yet, but it should be very soon.
Very cool. Oh, I kind of want to see you do a diorama with an orc stripping those backpacks for parts. That would be good.
That would be kind of hilarious.
So can you get people to print things if you don't have a printer? Yeah, there's printing services, so you can buy the files, send them the files. I've done it before myself. And then they will send it out to you, and you can get like different levels of it being ready. Like whether it's like sprayed for you or whether it's just cleaned up and assembled and stuff like that. So it's a good way to go if you don't want to commit to getting a 3D printer, because I still think it like what Andy goes through trying to print some of those models that you don't see. It's a lot. It's a whole other hobby. It's a whole other thing. And I know that I would not have the patience, especially if I got really excited and then it didn't work. Whereas you order something to be printed, you will get they're not going to go, oh, sorry, only half of a blob came out. Here you go. Like, you'll get your thing.
My current baby is a New York Stampa thingy that I'm currently printing and working on. So yeah.
Big baby.
Want to see you do down with an orcs? Yeah, I did, and a friend bought me a pretty awesome battle wagon. Nice.
Battle wagons are so cool.
I just the other day, because obviously every time I get back in the mood for an army, like I'm in orc mode right now, I go wandering and looking at all the models and stuff that I don't have yet because I'm a collector at heart. And I went on to like the Forge World section of the orcs, and there's nothing left. It's all gone. No more Battle Fortress. The only thing there is the Squigoth. And the Squigoth is sold out as well. So I don't know whether that will be back. But yeah, kind of wanted a Battle Fortress, but bit of a Bit of a shame.
Chris, do you recommend any printing services? We have worked with Proxy Wars. There's different places on.
We still work with Proxy War.
Yes. Well, I just mean as in like we know those. Well, like yeah. It depends where you live as well.
Yeah, and I think Great Thai
Think about
Studio
your shipping costs too.
might do it themselves. Like they might have an in-house service, so you don't have to buy the files or anything. You
Yeah,
just
they are.
order the physical parts. Like.
Yeah. Like some of the places on, say, what's the Lost Kingdom miniatures? If you look up them on Etsy, places will have a license to print them, and then they will be printing those files and sending them to you.
Kira Elvenblood rating with a party of 193 people. Welcome on in, Miss Kira. I hope you are doing well.
A fellow Irish woman.
Yeah. I was briefly on your stream and I believe you were downing some wine because it was Thursday/Friday, I think is what you said. So hopefully that wine has gone down well. But thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for bringing over all your peeps. I'm over here struggling with Orktober, trying to get some more orcs painted. So
you're not struggling at all. You're having fun, aren't you?
I do like painting orcs, yeah. So yeah, it is quite the fun. Yeah, hello. That's a lot of raiders. 193.
That's a lot of people. Thanks, Kira. Not like we have anxiety here.
Nah, it's just orcs. Oh, you want to talk about the orcs, right?
Kira, don't worry about not being able to stay. Thank you for the raid.
What were we talking about before we got raided by 193 people?
Printing services. Chris is in the UK. Is Proxy Wars in the UK?
You gotta remember the Proxy Wars is not like a normal print-on-demand service. White Wolf gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, you absolute hero. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, White Wolf.
Zombies raided into Kira and then into you.
Oh, wow, okay.
That makes sense. I was like, is that a record for Kira streaming? We need 200 peeps, jeez. So everyone's just dumping everyone off, exhausted and cranky onto us. Yeah. All right, how are you? How's everybody doing? Just doing the final highlight on Orc Boy Red t-shirts.
Everyone say hello so Andy can mispronounce your names.
Yeah. A raid of 100 seems like a cause for celebration. True. Yep. Everyone say hello to Andy again. Oh, that was. I thought that was you saying it. It was Baldy No making it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's Kira Elvenblood, and then she's part of Broadsword Wargaming on YouTube.
Yes.
She's Kira Elvenblood on Twitch. Captain Mannerings is not bad. He's trying to identify parts used on some Kitbash Chaos Dwarfs.
I'm really good at that game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can post a picture of it.
In our Discord. You should be in our Discord.
And had a Reaper and the painting that had.
Oh, it's a chain.
It's a crazy. Does that mean we got to end stream right now and just keep? Is that what's happened right now? All right, guys, thanks for being here.
Yeah. Anyone who got a sub or hasn't messaged yet for the link if you're subbed or you got a gifted sub, if you send me a message, I will send you a link to our Discord where we have like challenges and advice and weird people.
Mostly ridicule for me and yeah.
There's a whole channel he doesn't know about there that's just
hey, wait a minute, what? I actually believe that could exist.
Yeah, I know, because you wouldn't work it out.
No. He's got double burned right there.
Model stuff is priming some bolt action special minifigs. Ooh.
Nice. I got sent the third edition box set and I haven't even opened the cellophane on it yet. Need to
We
find.
have to make a plan for that.
I know. I need to
Yeah.
just find some time.
Thank you, Raven's Hobbies, for following.
I appreciate all the follows, guys.
Yeah. Or we're missing someone. Sorry, we don't say your name and stuff because we don't care. For those who don't know, Mad Cat is a superb painter.
Is it
I
what?
have seen his work. Mad Cat.
It's one of my favorite mechs and mech warriors. What a Mad Cat is.
The Bloody Nine is resubscribed. Gorktober or Morktober is the bigger question in life. Go with Morktober.
So you're more cunning, okay.
Yep. I think that's been established. Mini Mad Cat has actually been painting a mech warrior mech recently.
Nice. Was it a Mad Cat?
I hope so. Are you excited about the mech warrior expansion?
I have never played any of the Mech Warriors miniature games. I am a Mech Warriors video game fan. So is that what you're talking about? Because I did see something posted recently that there's a Mech Warriors on... A new Mech Warriors has just been released and it immediately got put on Game Pass. Like they were just like, yeah, it's cool. Go play it on Game Pass. It's fine. So if that's the case, then I may be playing Mech Warriors at some point soon.
Interesting. Model stuff, are you guys only into Warhammer? Not at all.
No, lots of different
Do you
things.
mean painting models? Or yeah.
Just having a new add-on or something.
You guys keep orking tobering. I will just sit and read the word for the month and await all your souls entering the warp for harvest.
We do mostly 40k stuff, but we do lots of other companies and stuff. Like one of my works, like we were talking about a minute ago, is from Cromlech, my Gaskell stand-in, which won't focus because there's a paintbrush on the desk, which is clearly way more exciting than him. I haven't glued this on because I still quite like that it turns. I don't know why. And I broke it. Get in there. Old anchor head. If anyone's ever played League of Legends, he reminds me of Nautilus, and that's why I love him. Model stuff. I was thinking about the Discord. I don't play 40k, only bolt action and to make terrain. Yeah, we got people on the Discord. Like we do monthly challenges where we basically show off on the Twitch stream. Last Thursday of every month we do the Discord showcase, and there's a really good mix of different companies and different stuff that's on display. So and there's scenery and everything.
It's a really cool way, yeah. Sorry for interrupting, for finding new games that you hadn't even heard of. The new models. So yeah, it's not just like a Warhammer Discord, it's a miniature painting hobby Discord.
Yeah, it's just a really nice, friendly, chill place for people to come and not feel intimidated or oppressed.
Mech Warrior 5 has been out for a while, but there was just new DLC recently.
Yeah.
That's probably what you saw then.
I saw it today, so I don't really know. Now I gotta paint 9 million teeth. So this may take a while. Like a really long time.
Medusa got sent the 3rd edition Bolt Action 2 too, or
nice.
Bolt Action Set 2. That's awesome. Model still plays British paratroopers, and then Colin painting my Bolt Action 8th Army as South Africans, not Brits, and also Mini Mad Cat got another compliment.
Nice.
Oh.
I like that a lot. I'm mostly the Yanks for the Bolt Action. I love them. Too many hours spent watching Band of Brothers in the Pacific and stuff. So I've a 101st Airborne Army, obviously, and I have a Normandy beach landing force as well. I wanted to do the Marines for the Pacific, but I just dislike the models of like how unprofessional they look, because they all cut up their uniforms, so they're in like weird little torn off shorts and little army tank tops and
They
stuff.
were
And I'm just,
really warm.
yeah, I know the why. I just don't like I don't want to paint that. Every other like
They
middle.
don't meet your standards.
No, they don't.
Don't you paint Katachan sometimes?
What's wrong with a Catachan?
Not exactly up to scratch army wise uniforms, and
Tell a Catachan that 7 foot tall, 4 foot wide.
I will. My problem with this is Ashley. My problem with bolt action is I always have to play the bad guys, and I always take that obsession too far. I dress as Erebus. I think I might get thrown out of a bolt action tournament. I still really want to the Dorman. Can you tell me the name of that tournament again? Or it's not a tournament, it's like a meetup, and it's just that like unimaginably long table and you're just fighting. Like, I know that's not bolt action, I'm not mixing up the games, but I want to see that in real life
reenact
today.
Waterloo.
Yeah, I know it's not bolt action, but it's still to me historical wargaming.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just in case anyone out there is like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. I just I would. Is there bolt action tournaments here? Also, Dorman, maybe answer that.
Not really, not unless people like Nathan are running them. There's no other spot that really does it, I don't think.
Model stuff, yeah. For the Discord, it's like channel members, Patreons, or Twitch subs. If you use your Prime, though, you can still use it. You wear short shorts. The Pacific. That makes it even funnier that there's a musical as well. Not that I know
you of that
of.
Father Ted episode. Remember? Watching the football. That's what you're into, isn't it? All the boys run around their little shorts. You dirty fucker. Yeah. Could we get any more stereotypical quoting Father Ted in our stream? Damn.
The one in was it that one? Yeah, it was Waterloo, so it must have been. It's like massive tables and you just like show up and you play your little section.
Yeah, you couldn't play all of Waterloo. That'd be chaotic.
Don't have much going on at the moment.
Except editing videos.
Well, I'm clearly not doing that either.
Yeah. Oh, she picked up on that, did she? Damn. Thought I was more subtle.
We did play all the Waterloo. It was 80 versus 80. Mini Madcat, you are currently subscribed. That might be why the Prime isn't. Every regiment was represented. It took 2 days. That is so freaking cool.
Yeah. I was around when he was signing up for it and working on it. He was still working together. So, like, you would put in to be part of it and you would be given a specific regiment and a specific section, and those models would get sent and you have to build and paint them, like, correctly. It's...
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That, I know that, like, sorry, I keep talking over you. I know that those parameters would annoy other people if they're like, oh, I have to paint them all blue. But for me, that is the better way for me to work, because otherwise I will just do all of the research and I will never finish the thing. So having something that I have to paint a certain way and I don't have to put any, like, not skill, but like my own, like I cannot put my own thing on it, I think it's actually better for me. You have an Insta name for model stuff there. So
What?
your bolt action stuff is there? Oh, bolt action.
Oh.
for Instagram.
Let me find you, sir. On the old Instagram.
Oh, the Americans are like, what's Father Ted? Well, if people came from Kira Elven blood, they may know Father Ted.
Model.
He was out that direction.
Stuff. .dk. Is that your actual Instagram name? Oh, there you are. Follow.
There's an amazing video on YouTube of a retired American slowly painting a model for every soldier at Waterloo.
It's just
I wanna watch
insane.
that.
If you did one a day, it would take you just years. Like,
Yeah.
more than the rest of his life.
Excuse me. Not getting access to the emotes. That's weird. Maybe you got a gifted thing, Minicat.
I think he was one of White Wolf's gifted subs. Was it White Wolf? No. Gifted subs a while ago.
It was White Wolf, but I think Minicat came in subscribed. So I don't know.
It's interesting.
Asking what is Father Ted would be an ecumenical matter.
Yes, it would.
Ashley says, Laura, I agree. I would not have started the Bretonians if I had to come up with a paint scheme for every knight. I'm doing my black, yellow for the whole army except the Grail and the questing knights, where I will be copying a certain mediocre scheme for each.
Nice.
Yeah, seeing Eric's Hobbies workshop, seeing his video and all of the different schemes, it's such a beautiful army, and I could not have done it because I would have still been in the library, like literally in the library, looking at books of old knights and stuff. Like,
Jim's GGC just subscribed. Thank you so much, buddy. It's me highlighting orc teeth now. Bloody orcs.
These are gonna look like a really good army.
Genuinely don't know if there's a funner army to paint than orcs.
The Tide episode of the orc one, the way that they had done that skin, obviously it was CGI, or not CGI, animated, that really made me want to try that skin on an orc. It was like the most realistic.
So why don't you build a commando while you sat there?
I would have to go off screen to find a commando, and sure, nobody wants that.
Ah, jeez, no, I tell you. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
I was thinking of using it for the orc, the McFarland orc, though.
Yeah.
They only have test patches on those skins now. No, Laura stays. Thank you, Medusa.
I knew it was Medusa. I didn't have to look up. Girl power! Thank you so much for subscribing, Mr. Mini Madcat. You were gifted a tier 1 sub by White Wolf.
Yeah.
So White Wolf, thank you so much. That brings it to 132 gifted subs to the channel.
That is a lot of subs. Thank you. Andy Rue says the reason I like historical so much is that you're representing a regiment or a group who are at a certain event and seeing if it plays out differently. Every historical war game I play is scenario driven, except for bolt action, and the regiment's units are as close as I can get. The research fun is finding the right battle that makes a fun war game.
Yep. I get you, and I agree.
need to watch some battle reports of it as well, actually.
Yeah, I want to get back to watching tabletop tactics battle reports. I used to be real good at keeping up with them, and it's already helped keep 40k like fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
I'll pull this guy back in again for a minute. I really like how his red cloth turned out.
The base is cool as well.
Yeah, it's just quickly done.
I know, but it works really well with what they already gave you for the base as well. Just suits it.
Talking of battle reports.
Yes.
The quicker thousands of people sign up to our Patreon, then the quicker we get a studio, and the quicker you'll have a battle report every week. It's the ball's in your court, guys. Yeah. Okay, that's how it works. Yeah. Oh.
It is really autumnal.
Yeah.
Quite pretty.
Definitely made of autism. You're right. Okay. What? Let's get down to business. To defeat. Do I need a new lead belcher again? Honestly, don't know how many lead belchers I go through, but it's a lot.
Did we do the what's everyone painting?
No.
Painting? We didn't.
We defeating the Huns again? We're always defeating the Huns. I might actually do their eyes before I start layering up there.
They just keep coming back. Sinclair did something I've never tried before this week. Made a kind of idea board for an army. Specifically my Tomb Kings, but Romans idea. Oh, okay. What models do you use for all the different... Oh, that's a cool idea. That's the stage I normally get to.
She's great at getting it to that stage, and then there's nothing to show.
I have beautiful mood boards for armies, and then
you are always in a mood. I mean,
careful. Goblin Wolf Chariots. Oh, really excited to see all the Romans as I love this idea. Sorry to ask, is the subscription on Twitch to you different to your Patreon one that I have subbed to since you started? No, it's just a different form. Is that what you're asking? It's a different form of support. So the Patreon one gives you the access to the extra video.
Yeah, Patreon is the best way. If I could click on everybody who supports me supports on Patreon, that would be the goal, because you get the highest percentage of it. So other places are really greedy. So Twitch, for instance, takes half of what you donate. So they're the worst, whereas Patreon takes 10% or something. But all support is, of course, welcome.
Yeah, it's just I know that I get frustrated if I'm trying to support something and then half of it is going to admin that the person then never sees. So that's the only reason we say the Patreon. If that's your goal, then the Patreon is the best way to do it. Mini Mad Cat is building Cursed City Undead. Nice. Ashley is still doing Bretonian Men at Arms. There's going to be a lot of them. Mini Mad Cat is adding to an army he's already unhappy about the model count of. Gabrinsky repainting the turret of the Castigator as I didn't like the color. Tim is printing the Viking boat for his airbrush to give it a good send-off.
You can buy separate needles, right? And just replace the needle, not just
Yeah, don't throw out the entire thing because the tiny part broke. Yes, Chris, out of the two of them, Patreon is better. Like, you'll be paying the same, but we get more. Does that make sense? I think it's the same.
It's the same, yeah.
Also, Twitch went up in price too, or is about to go up as well. So just be careful of that if you're not aware. Medusa is painting something ratty, getting bolt action built, and should really do something on her Pumpkinhead bust. Basing. Oh, Polynome is basing Empire.
Nice.
So satisfying getting them to final steps.
Yes. It really is. See, the old world is a ridiculously cool setting, right? Like I've talked about it a million times before. But I always got that real big sense of achievement, the same kind of sense of achievement I will get for painting an entire 40k army for each unit I add to an old world army. When you finish a unit and it's all ranked up and it's on its tray and it's ready to go, it's such a nice feeling. It's so good. So you do just get those little endorphin hits all the way through the project. I don't know what it is, whether it's because it's like actually framed by a tray or whatever.
I really think the tray makes a difference because it's not like it's a real, yeah, it's like set in stone that this is the unit. It's not like Age of Sigmar where you could add another 5 if you change your list or something. Like you're just, that's it, done.
Yeah.
Model Stuff just got a new set of special cast minifigs from a Kickstarter called Ladies at Lunch and Hate Nazis.
Ladies at lunch, then they hate Nazis. Okay.
Yeah.
When their lunch break is over, do they love Nazis?
I don't know. White Wolf is painting an October competition piece for another channel. What? Disgraceful.
It's just not on.
We do have a painting challenge, by the way, if you're just joining our Discord. I need to post about it again. You can do something orange, something gross, like scary, or what was the other one?
Green orcs.
Yeah. Oh, Model Stuff, you just got a gifted sub. Congratulations, and thank you, Medusa. He's your first gifted sub. Hey.
Oh, it was Mad Cat that got gifted a sub a second ago. I was like, did he not just get one? How is he getting another one?
Thank you.
Very kind, Medusa. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Model Stuff, if you send me a message, I can't message you first. Twitch did get more expensive, yeah. You afford one sub and that goes to Kira. Totally makes sense. So Tim may have split other parts of it as well, trying to remove the needle. So he wrecked his airbrush.
Nice.
Andy is doing more solar auxiliary. I can never say that word when I have to. It's in my head, right? And then it comes out, and then it's like, messed it up again.
Yeah. What is with the big push for the Soul Auxilia? Like, are you planning on playing 30k, or are you playing with a specific group, or what's going on?
Solar auxilia, more like.
You guys are so funny.
Yeah, women are always funny.
We definitely laugh at them. I mean, laugh with them along.
Should I get the link there, Model Stuff? Foncho, etc. burnt out on 40k, really loving 30k at the moment, so I'm getting stuck in.
Nice.
He thinks I'm doing Iron Warriors. The fool.
I don't think he's a fool. That man fixes aeroplanes for a living. I hope he's not a fool. That would be disconcerting.
Yeah, because we just watched Final Destination last night.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch any of the new Tomb Raider show yet? Because I really enjoy it. I'm not finished it, and please don't spoil anything.
I can't believe she
3 episodes
dies
in?
in episode 4.
I know, right? Medusa, there's an animated show. It's on Netflix. Yes, it's 8 episodes, and Haley Atwell, so Agent Carter, is Lara Croft, and I am loving it so far. So yeah, everyone go to Netflix.
Swear to God, Bigfoot 1 week, Lara Croft the next.
No, right? I haven't even started on Salem's Lot because everyone should watch that movie too. Crash TV says, nice little orky orc you got there. I'm painting dual Tommy gun toting pighead orc for Porktober.
I love that model.
Did the Goth Rocker last year. Such a fun month for painting.
Yeah, I'm working on Squad of 10 orcs at the moment. So I'm also working on
Yes, show the big...
an armor cast orc stampa that I 3D printed. I only started painting it today, but there is actually more work done on it. Underneath these green tapes is some
just looks like green screen right now.
Yeah, some tasty hazard stripes are under that, so I just have to wait till I finish painting the rest of it. I painted those first and then taped them off so that I can go in and paint the rest. So I cannot wait to peel away. It's going to be so satisfying to peel that off and reveal the tape. So that's my like big orky project fun thing I'm doing this month. A little sneak peek at what the hazard does look like underneath the tape. So yeah, it's a big boy.
I'm very excited for it.
I need to watch Tomb Raider. It was just dull. Sinclair went to see Coriolanus National Theatre for my wedding anniversary. May have contributed to the Roman thing. Top tier aristocratic disdain. I love it. Don't leave the green tape for too long. I did that before. I ended up removing some paint underneath it. I sprayed a coat of varnish on it before I put the tape on. So hopefully, I also use quite expensive big tape, which is it's actually frog tape, which is surprisingly good at doing that. It's expensive because it's supposed to be used on like not wrecking walls and stuff. But surprisingly good at coming off and not damaging stuff. So we shall see. But that whole thing I want to be painted by the end of tomorrow. So
I am not going to be sitting around waiting for that video tomorrow.
She doubts my power.
Medusa, I do. Medusa, really? I have not. Have I seen the first D&D group? Is that one that I'm thinking of?
Yes, Timothy, that's going to be a video.
Saw the first season.
Yeah, the Gargan's inspired by Squidmar's video. He did this one a few years ago. and I loved it so much that I wanted to do it ever since. Are you, like a standard orc boy, are you done? Dennis, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by and dropping the follow. Oh no, we're at 101 Twitch people watching. We're gonna go drop below the 100 again. The humanity is based on and voiced by Critical Role. Yes.
Yes. Then yes to season 1, loved it, and I don't know why I haven't started again. I don't think it came up for me that it was back. I will watch it, and then you watch Tomb Raider, because it's awesome. I use the frog tape as well, but the yellow stuff, as it's more for delicate surfaces, which always makes me giggle a bit when I use it on an orc or something not so delicate.
What are you talking about? These delicate orcs are beautiful. Yeah.
They might have tough skin, but they appreciate a hug.
I think it's time to take them off their painting handles. I think it's time to say that this squad of 10 orc boys is done.
Yeah?
I think so. I think so.
I feel like we need like an emoji for like a well done. Do we have any emojis for... Does it say anything about our channel that we don't have any emojis for like success?
Yeah. Kind of says it all, doesn't it?
Maybe I should work on that bit.
I think Laura should be responsible for creating all of the little art pieces for the channel. And then we turn them into stickers and sell them. Yeah. Beautiful. Get started. We need an orc one for October.
If the pumpkin turns out okay, we'll have a very weird sticker of a orc and a pumpkin.
Works for me.
Nice. Emoji bomb time.
Here we go again. Take 10 off, put 10 on.
Sinclair, I can't work out whether that's a thumbs up or a middle finger.
Oh dear. Oh yeah.
Very cute though.
What is it?
I don't know. Is it a waggling finger? Like, you didn't say the magic word.
Who knows? I don't know.
I do like when people use the Andy Ross emoji because I always forget it exists. And it's so weird.
It's just Andy with hair is bizarre.
Yeah. I think it's a duck flashing his cash.
A duck flashing his cash? That is not what that is. Everybody knows ducks keep their money in a swimming pool.
I thought it looked positive and it was the best I could do. We appreciate it. Now I can't unsee it. Cool. How else is the duck supposed to pay the bills?
Whoa. Right, time to put these orcs back on the shelf.
No, Ashley, it's Jurassic Park. Have the old Behemoth. Yeah, it's more like a duck flipping you as middle feather.
Oh, if we weren't going to drop below 100 before, we're going to do it now.
Oh, we already did. Tim still has photos of you with hair, by the way. He'd like you to know that. I'm sorry for the noises.
I have photos of you, Finn.
Ooh.
Anyway, I think you're the only one that could be a sassy little bitch. YouTube default emojis are weird. Yeah. Ah, show myself out. What did you do? Ducks. Oh, yeah, you should see yourself out for that. It's just bad. Here's the goblin that made this entire army start, remember? Playing around and learning that skin.
Yeah.
The Soviet Russia goblin. He's of poor taste now.
Was that Model Orc as well, or Model Orc? Whatever.
Yeah,
that
this is
man,
Model Orc, yeah. This
Yeah.
is his first thing that I ever printed and just fell in love with. He's really big though. Real next to a goblin, an orc. These goblins are gigantic.
Yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
Walks into door. Can't even do that right. Hey, I can get thin again. You can't grow more hair. I have many emails that would suggest I can indeed grow more hair. I just have to go to Turkey.
Very true.
No fat shaming, if you please. Fine.
That is fair.
Yeah. All right. I did put the next 10 orc boys on thingies, but I don't particularly plan on doing those like immediately. I don't know what the next thing should be. Whatever will be. What time is it? Yeah, we got time to do something.
Yeah. Do you have anything to build, perhaps?
You
could build stuff.
I could build a better system so my camera doesn't turn off. That's something I could do. It's not shaming. It's just Tim shaming.
That's true.
I think you're an all-round great guy. All-round being the two key words there. Votan kill team. What? What? What a random just. What?
We have a video on it. Is that what you're asking?
Oh dearie me.
Are you doing?
We did a Votan kill team model. 250 crude hounds. I don't have 250 crude hounds. I've got maybe 20. How about working on Dark Eldar? Yeah, I know I need to do that at some stage, but I don't think I'm ready to do that. I guess we could just build something. We've got more Stormcast to build. People just don't find.
Yeah, build more Stormcast.
Some more Stormcast or some more Scavens.
Ooh, either. Bald YouTubers sponsored by Keeps is a fun genre. You haven't gotten it. Yeah, it's the only thing he's been offered is more, not less yet. Do you have anything prepped and ready for November? Oh, is that when they're bringing out the Space Marine 2 update? Because that would totally fit.
I think that just dropped already.
I saw the... Wait, what?
Yeah, I think the update's happened. There's an emission fighting the Biotitan and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy.
Why are we on stream right now instead of playing that?
Because we're responsible adults. That's what the judge
November.
said.
Yeah. It's because we lied in the interviews. November, we should do something for that.
I
the
think I'm gonna
noises
build
are so
some Skaven. What will I build?
The
None of the units, some of the characters.
oh, I totally forgot about that guy, Fellblade.
Well, there's like a million beautiful characters that need to be built still. He is beyond
Yeah,
beautiful though, so that's building. Like, he is beyond beautiful.
yeah. I feel like he would have got more attention had that release been done slightly differently. Like, I know it was because the campaign was won and then it was just like, boom, here you go. But that one in particular is just stunning.
He really is. This speaks to me way more than Vizic does.
No. It's like, it's beautiful. Physics still #1. But that could be a... models like that, I wonder, would... They're not going to get Model of the Year, but they should. Responsible adults? I'm going to eat a box of cookies for dinner now because I am a responsible adult.
I like
That sounds amazing. I gotta be having pizza. Was eating dinner on Lurk is Discord via Patreon. If you're in the Patreon, you get access to the Discord. If you're a Twitch sub as well, if you message me for the link, then you'll get to Discord.
But Patreon is the preferred.
And you are now... Yeah. Cries and no extra Skaven. Did you get Skaven tied and that was all the Skaven? Blood Medusa? Wait, you guys are responsible adults? How does one achieve such enlightenment? I don't know. It's on a TikTok somewhere, probably. Only Skaven tied, okay.
You only got Scape, but you got all the Stormcast, didn't you?
Yeah, how did you get the new... That's weird. You got the Stormcast, but not the... Did they split it? Dude, you just throw out like 15 models per stream. Your backlog must look like a store shelf.
Beyond a store shelf.
A store, basically.
Yeah, a store.
It's like the stock room of a store. Crash, I've got a wicked project for December. I have an old snow globe my mom got me back in 1999. I'm going to turn into a Warhammer snow globe. Just got to decide the red gobbo or Grotma's gits to put in. That sounds so cool. Yes.
That does sound really cool.
There's no bad choice either. Oh, that'd be so cool.
So many pieces. Oh yeah, I put a fresh blade on this. I put a fresh blade on this. I put a fresh blade on this. Less pressure.
Please don't cut yourself.
Hey, I automatically heal. It's the model I'm worried about. Am I wrong?
Yes. I think only YouTubers got the extra Skaven. You're a YouTuber. You just gotta make more videos. Everyone got the Stormcast.
I'm trying to think about what I would do for November.
The Station Forge Queen thing?
Oh, jeez. Why do you keep giving me...
Slide it along to me?
So it cannot be painted? I mean, how's the new big beautiful Halloween model I gave you going?
Sitting in front of me waiting for me to decide what the base is going to be.
Ah, yeah, excuses. Cool.
Not an excuse, just a... You asked where it is, and that's where it is. I have it right here. Ta-da. Will it show up?
Of course it'll show up. Of course.
I also started watching Sleepy Hollow again. Can't remember if I said that. But I will be painting him in that style.
I have YouTube. I watch YouTube. I have not the energy to do the YouTubing. If I stopped gifting subs, I could buy all the models. Yeah. We both know that's not going to happen. God, I hope that doesn't happen.
Sinclair agrees that it should be the queen.
Just women supporting women at the destruction of everything else.
Sinclair is not a woman.
I thought you said Medusa said that.
No.
Oh. You did just
Apologies,
say Medusa,
Sinclair.
I think.
I said Sinclair agrees it should be the queen. And as soon as I said queen, you thought it was Medusa.
So
Good evening, Storm and Wolf.
Storm and Wolf. Hello, hello, hello. Dum, dum,
I'm trying to think of other like projecty things that you could do for.
I could paint the rest of my 5 magazines worth of Van Ryn's Leapers and get
yeah,
the 3 units of 6 of them all fully painted as a monthly project.
Yes. Oh, what have you like? Again with Space Marine 2, you just like printed stuff for a big table.
Got no time and ain't got no space. What are you talking about?
But I want to do a game where you just like walk over to the lovely mushrooms and then you just kick them.
Kick the mushrooms. Yeah, I do actually have a container with a bunch of printed Tyranid thingies already that I've printed off, I don't know how many years ago now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You keep them busy and I'll go get it.
Okay, but do it quietly.
No.
No, Sinclair. It's because of my maternal spirit. White Wolf, guys, we've hit a milestone. Thought of a funny thing to say and then thought, no, that's inappropriate. Don't say that. I did it in the video today. I don't know. It just flashes up for a little second. It's just something that it's the same kind of thing, but I don't know whether anyone will notice. But going over and kicking the mushrooms, and you wonder why the orcs are so mad. I don't ever question why orcs are mad. They just, yeah. If I was able to run through walls, I would never not run through walls. Oh, they're cool. Oh, I do remember them.
Yeah.
Why did they not get painted?
Literally couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
So I think they would look good on top of like an already dense 40k table, and then it's like the Tyranids have taken over.
Yeah, yeah. Just come out of, yeah. Mama says orcs is mad because they can't brush their teeth. Are these 3D printed or the old Forge World armor cast ones?
They are 3D printed with FDM, so plastic printed.
Are they based on the old ones?
Yes. Well, the Forge World did them first, yeah. Same idea. I honestly don't even know where those files came from now. I feel like I should know, but I definitely bought them from somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the... Yeah. Polly Schmazzle is raiding with a party of 2. Welcome on in.
Thank you so much for dropping by, Mr. Polly. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing your peeps over to join us in our not so orky stream. We finished painting 10 orc boys and now I'm building a Skaven miniature.
Oh, I
So,
should change it.
no, that's fine. Only
Uh,
20 minutes left.
trick the people when they come in.
Yeah.
Revenant has a fun fact. Sorry, one.
I wasn't saying a damn thing.
Yeah. Former President Jimmy Carter has voted by mail for Kamala Harris in early voting in Georgia, meaning he has voted for both FDR and Harris in his life. That's crazy. Tim, I want to find a file to print Taos stealth suits and just print them in clear resin. That'd be so
The
cool.
file exists. They're awesome. I've seen people do it. It's incredible. I've seen one with the larger one as well. The Ghost Keel, the larger stealth suit, doing the same thing. It's awesome. Thank you so much for following, Polly. Appreciate you. How did your
Yeah,
orcs turn out? My orcs turned out really nice. They're back in the cabinet now. I'll grab one.
yeah. Keep one around.
These are my...
Finish 10 Valataris, lads. I'm gonna say is how you pronounce that.
What?
Valataris.
Finish
That's
10?
what I.
I don't know what
How
they
do you
are.
really say it?
I don't know.
Well, you seem so auxiliary. Auxiliary. Do I hit them with toothbrush blood spatter trick?
Those are the ones with the axes, is it? Show and tell, Imperial Fist tank. Well, if you insist.
Actually, took an hour and a half just to do the metallics and wood contrast on 18 men at arms. I've gotten so slow.
Now, I also have to caveat before I show this that I didn't paint this. It was painted as a gift for me. But it's one of the most beautiful things I own, so yeah. White Wolf just like seeing it every now and again. I'm supposed to have a date with him quite soon where we learn... He's going to learn me how to paint that yellow. And in preparation for that, I've bought a full new set of the yellow paint. So this is the paints that make up that scheme. So these are all completely fresh pots, ready to go, including some glaze medium apparently is required. So, yes. Hopefully I can learn myself how to flesh out this beautiful project. And yeah.
Looks like a yellow on a pink undercoat.
Nope. No, it is not.
That's
But I can see why you would think.
secret. You need to paint the stitches on that orc butt.
On that orc what?
Butt.
Oh, yeah, no. I also need to, if I was really, like, the thing that's annoying me more than anything else, and I might go back and do is, like, this is a split in his top, so this hole should be the green of his skin. So there's a couple of them that have that, and that's really irritating me. Like, see him in the front? That should be the green.
Yep.
So, I'll be doing that before I go back and do anything else, which seems really pointless, but it just... Okay, so here's all the parts.
It will annoy you now you've talked about it.
Okay, let's start painting models. Right, where's that shield? Crap. Probably the reason why this model was all numbered. Are you that piece? You are that piece. You're not a shield after all. And that's what was tricking me. You were trickering me. Don't go on there at all, do you? No, you definitely do. Okay. Shh. Oh, I may have done goofed by just cutting out all these pieces.
Yeah, they're very tiny and they all kind of could be the other parts when you have them laid out like that as well.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, you go there. And then you realize you forgot to clean off a part, and then it's a nightmare. Okay, you go there. And then you go onto this bit apparently. Yeah. And you get glued on along there. Ah,
So
yeah.
anyway, Salem's Lot is a brilliant movie,
Yeah.
and I think everyone should see it.
Propaganda.
Yep.
Nailed it. First try. Does anybody watch the TikTok guy who plays Tarkov, and he just rats everything? So all he does is sneak around in trees and shoot people and stuff. He's really funny, and obviously most of the Tarkov community hates him because all he does is hide in trees and kill people at extracts. But the funniest thing he does, which just gets me every time, is like, no matter how many rounds it takes to kill a guy, he just says one tapped, baby. So like he'll like take out a saw and riddle off like 100 rounds. One tapped. Gets me every time. But man, do people hate him. Bits go together somehow. Help. What have I done? Hello?
This is part of why the hobby is not a social thing for me. The building part, and then also just the art part. So basically none of it's social. Even the gaming could do without the people. If I could just play by myself, I'd be like, grand.
All right,
I
guys.
said by myself.
Okay, guys, you heard her. Everyone log out. She doesn't want anyone near.
It's not about having anyone near me, it's just watching me.
I don't know how this goes. Is it going like this? Is it going here? I don't know. Oh no. Can I put the front bit on first? I've made a grave mistake. Okay, hold on. That goes there like that. So if I just glue you in place, then surely the other side will have to line up. I'm a pro.
Lots of games nowadays have single player modes thanks to the play times. Yes. It's just more like I'm always on my computer, and I feel like before COVID I wasn't. And then I had like, I don't know. Sorry to hear your health isn't well, but if you're around here more often, that would be cool. Dorman says, I was tabbed away, buddy. You know the way there are instructions and they are in order? What the hell are you doing? He is stressing everyone out, Dorman. That's what he's doing. It is
Grant, you just add glue and
unfun
then you look for the
watching.
piece. Then you've got a finite amount of time to find the piece before the glue dries. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to throw loads of glue in here and I hope that that's the right bit, and then there you go. How do you attach it? I don't know. Like that. No one's worried. Absolutely nobody. 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 Where do you go?
I have a first time chat from Lino One Hat.
Hello, Lino One Hat.
Lino One Hat. I find the hobby social because I like chatting with people while I build and paint. Also, while they build and paint about building and painting. I love talking about the results and the art and the ideas and everything. I just not. Yeah. I would prefer to be like, okay, I'll be back in half an hour and then just come back. Dorman's getting horrific workplace flashbacks.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the fact that this still says it's an orc stream and it's now Andy's just straight up murdering a Skaven.
Hey. Yeah. Oh. Grant. Ain't nobody worried.
Yeah. Yeah, a few more wolves and we'll have a pack. It's just what the channel needs. If we had a wolf pack, yes. Wolves are the best. Irish werewolves are actually benevolent in the myths here. Andy builds models like the type of psychopath who puts the milk in the bowl before the cereal.
That's the most hurtful thing anyone has ever said to me. Why do you hate me? Why? Where's your back? What? Oh no, what time is it? My headset's just giving out to me about low power.
Quarter.
That's a problem.
So, Laura, your hobby is talking? No. Part of my social hobby is talking. And I still find it weird, like, because I feel like I have different hobbies. So then I don't call it hobby, because it's like I have more than one hobby. So then I don't. It's not my hobby. It's one of my hobbies.
Say hobby one more time. That'll make it much clearer for them all.
Hobby, 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 hobby. I thought the most hurtful thing anyone ever said to you was when I said you could cosplay as Tingle if you trimmed your beard a bit.
You absolute scumbag. I can't believe you did it 2 weeks in a row. Ugh. It wasn't even 2 weeks. It's 2 streams in a row. It was last.
No, yeah. It might have been last. It was, no, because I remember reading it out, so it was last Thursday. So 2 weeks in a row, yeah. Mauser Man just bought a Necron Combat Patrol and painting alongside you. Awesome.
Love it. Love it. Necron.
See, even this, if I was watching a stream, that would be okay. It's just more the camera thing and like interacting directly with people that like watching stuff in the background, including hobby, where people are talking about hobby, all good. Having to like not just go into my own head while I'm painting and stuff, then it bothers me. It just bothers me.
Yeah. So you get glued on over here somehow. How am I going to paint that? Oh, it's so cool. It just did that clicky thing where I was like, how do you mean this gets pressed into this? Oh.
My username is Lino1Hat. Like Lino1 based off the 3rd generation Pokemon, but I know people struggle with my username, so calling me Lino or 1Hat works well, but most friends call me Noon.
Noon?
Welcome in. Yes.
Is that what the time you get up at is? What's the significance of noon?
That's far too early. There is a hobby and there is that hobby. No. It's still, for me, it's a hobby. Do you think...
I was talking to myself. I'm trying to figure out how this goes together.
Do you think they'll ever make a middle-aged Zelda game where Link just sits around and fishes and lets someone else save the damn princess this time? I'd be down with that. What if they did something like Red Dead Redemption or something that's just like tears your heart, but it's Link and you're just like, oh. Because I don't know whether we talked about it before, about like Legends of Zelda. Games used to be just fun and like, you know, hit the thing, you get your coins, and then now it's just like you go on an emotional journey and just like, what happened? What happened to our game time?
I'm fairly sure Zelda was always a bit like that. Like, even Ocarina of Time, when you like are in the happy city town, you know, Hyrule Castle, and then you jump forward your 7 years and you walk out and everybody's dead and zombies. You're like, oh no, it's all gone to hell.
Yeah, probably wasn't the best example. Sinclair remembered his favorite fact that I know is true, but didn't quite believe it yesterday. Up until the 20th century, there was an international ice or frozen water trade, shipping ice from New England all around the world, packed with sawdust. Does that work? That's weird. There's a very good episode of Plebs where they have ice for the first time. If anyone has seen Plebs, it's very good. What about a Zelda game where he goes around fixing broken jars some bugger broke?
He's just like court mandated to go around being a potter,
Yes.
fixing everybody's stuff. I think he's like it's um like a what's the word community service. Like he chops the grass down for everybody, so therefore he's allowed to smash a bit of pottery. It's a bit of give and take.
True. I don't know.
You broke my pot. Yeah, but I kind of saved the world, so shut up.
Yeah, maybe put the important pots out of the way so they don't get broken.
I need to roll into the room and just, faster. The fastest mode of transportation is to...
It's Ashley says this is why I play Power Wash Simulator. It's just dad gaming where I'm playing out what I should be doing in real life, but I'm too lazy to get the power washer out of the garage. But actual power washing is so much fun. If the place is genuinely bad and then you can get a power wash at it, it is fun. It's when it's like not, you can't really see that much of a result that it just gets boring. Ollie Gnome has his basing done. Should get on to priming some orcs tomorrow.
Nice.
Awesome. And you get medals in the game. You never get a medal for watching the actual patio. Yeah. You do need that little, like, you did a thing. Like in The Sims, where it's like, you talked to 3 people today. Like, if we got medals for that, then I probably wouldn't get many medals.
Yeah. That's just way too much super glue. Whoops. Oh well.
Make it a puzzle game, reassembling and fixing the pots. That would be a good way of doing it, or was it like a puzzle?
People who play Zelda do love puzzle games.
Yeah.
Like when I found out there was 120 shrines in Thingy, and I had to go and travel around and do them all, and each one of them was a different puzzle. It was great. Made sure to get all of those. Be gone, super glue. Everybody knows his cutting mat is spotless. I can't have super glue making it be slightly blemished. Oh crap.
Have you played Lost Ember? I think that's the nicest game of the last 10 years.
No.
I think have I even heard of it? I'd like to play nice games though. I do feel like they're definitely missing. Lost Ember, what does it look like? I might remember it.
With 1 minute, with
Nice.
1 minute to spare.
He's so cool. What armor color is he gonna get? Ooh, I'll have a look at Lost Ember. Oh, I have seen a bit of it. I haven't. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Are you going for that?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the video game style medals is
Very Dracula.
Have been doing resin printing since 2018, and nowadays the GK2 with the water washable ABS resin is basically just printing the file into a slicer and pushing print. Yeah, GK2 is a god machine. I love it. GK2 is great. Their wash and cure stations are both crap though. God, I hate their peripheral stuff so bad. I love those cleaning games that give you the satisfying little ding when something is... I'm not really into the cleaning stuff. Me and Laura tried to play Farm Simulator for like 10 minutes. And
Yeah, we got our money back.
yeah, we literally gave it back to Steam and got our money back because it was just like went and got
It
our
was too
tractors.
real.
Yeah, it was. It was literally got our first tractors, got our first machines for like tilling the soil, unfolded it and started doing one field and was like, this is gonna take like 40 minutes to do this one field. Turn off this crap.
Like, genuinely, like, I want to take it like a work day. Like, we don't have time for that.
Literally. Superfluous. Thank you, White Wolf. Looking at a bamboo A1 for my first. Need to terrain more than. Yeah, I'm looking at bamboo as well. Try and get sponsored by them, to be honest. Lots of other creators seem to get sponsored by bamboo. I would love to get a pair of their plastic printers.
I told you, TikTok dances. That's how you get it.
That was me flossing, but you couldn't see it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of the biggest games in Ireland. Andy, move the mic closer. You sound like you're underwater mumbling. That's because I am underwater mumbling. Just leave this guy here while we finish the stream. I mean, we are technically finished the stream, so.
Sinclair is also looking at the bamboo A1. Is that the same one?
I don't know. I want the one that's enclosed. I don't know which ones are which with the bamboo yet, but the one that's literally like, it looks like a little microwave kind of thing. As opposed to, I'm sick of the big open ones. They're so unruly. Andy is a snork. Or is he a snorf? Definitely a snorf.
Yeah.
But I am interested in cosplay stuff and LARPing again. Nice.
With you there, Storm and Wolf. Do you get? You're in Ireland. Do you go to conventions? Did we have this conversation before? If we did, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used to play Phasmophobia with a friend, and so many times we'd load onto the game and start going on and on about how we'd totally clean the haunted houses if we could.
Oh, it's a Leitrim boy.
Do you go to any of the conventions though if you're into cosplay or LARP?
You do that while I find the person to raid.
Good evening, Blood Medusa. We shall see you again on Tuesday. No, okay. I haven't been to conventions in a while. Okay. It is a great use, I think, for 3D printing. I just still haven't gotten it into my head. So there's been quite a few things where I have started to do my usual foam thing, and then Andy's like, why don't you just print it? And it's just not a thing in my head that it's an alternative of like right now. Health-wise is not possible. Well, hopefully, well, you said your health isn't great again now, but hopefully they do take a lot out of you. So I totally get if you're not doing well, then it's not a good. It's a fun place to go. It's just not great if you're not able for it. Gaze of Horus says enclose the P1s is the best. Is the cheaper one for bamboo. Check out the newest Cheedy though, the +4.
Okay.
Did you find somebody to raid?
No. What are you doing? Show painting Lord of the Rings. Espanol. No. There's a lot of people playing battle reports. Not a lot of people.
That's a run of bad luck, Storm and Wolf. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you go outside.
Outside is the bad place. It's just,
switching careers and getting meds and bones heal. Yes.
All right, I found somebody. Yeah. All right. How many of us are left kicking about? There's 74 of us, so let's all jump across and say hello. I like the going across with nice numbers is really nice. Nice boost for people. It made me happy to see Carol and Blood pop across, so it's going to be nice for this. Thank you guys all so much for being over here. You're all awesome. Hope you have a great weekend. Get some hobby done, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Back to our same streaming schedule. Tuesdays, Thursday, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Irish time. You're all very welcome back. Hopefully you had a good time doing some more orc stuff and some more other things next week too. So we love you, and we will see you then.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, YouTube as well.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.